everybody. You know how you have them paint stirrers laying around your house, you know, you always just throw them away. People throw them, some people throw them in the fire and they have campfires, whatever, you know. Just throw them away. But I'm going to show you a quick, simple way of not throwing these away and making them very useful. Because I know people have them everywhere in their houses, everywhere. People paint all the time. They paint their houses, paint their fences, do whatever. I know they got them laying around. So, to make this right here, it's a homemade squirrel feeder. Instead of going to your local store or whatever and buying it, or you know, spending, I don't know how much one exactly cost, but it's very simple to make.
Then what do you do with these screws?
Once the glue, there's glue. Well, the glue wasn't really dry. I mean, it held it together. I used liquid nails glue, and you drill the screws up in. It's freshly painted right now because I got to paint it the color of the fence. But the idea is right here. It's the squirrel feeder, chipmunk, whatever. Maybe even some birds. And all you do is just put some 1-inch, these are 1-inch screws. That's all you really need. And just twirl it down on there. And the screw will grab the inside of the cob. You don't even have to put it on that tight. And right there it is. Your squirrels can come off their trees and jump, do whatever they want, and come to the feeder.
Alright, so this is what we're going to make today.
Very simple to make. I'm using a 3/4 inch spade. And use whatever drill you want. I use cordless tools. Easier, faster. You don't have to drag a big extension cord out and all that. And what you want to do is just, if you want to put them on your fence, well, this is a fence project. If you want to put it on your fence, just find out where you want to drill a hole. Start drilling. And you want to drill a hole right beside it, the same diameter of the spade bit. That way when it drills, it opens this hole up. You don't want to come over too far or 1/2 inch over too far. You want this hole to be opened up. The one you just drilled. Diameter, half the diameter of the bit. And drill a 3rd hole right beside it. Now this one's a little tricky because you gotta put an angle on it, because the spade bit wants to grab the hole that you already drilled. Just take your time with it. Then I take another drill bit. This is a 1/2 inch drill bit. And all I do is just go in there, down along everything I missed, and just kind of just smooth it out. That's how I do. I mean, you don't have to use a spade bit. I use a spade bit because it opens the hole up more. I just take this one until it just peels away. And take it up the top, because the spade bit, it's kind of hard to get a nice clean hole with a spade, but it does open it up nice.
Alright, so we're taking 2 5-gallon stir sticks, paint stir sticks, and we're gluing them together.
You get the thickness because, you know, when the weight gets on it from the squirrels and everything, and you know, they bounce around and jump and all that. Kind of just push them together and glue them. I didn't wait for the glue to dry on the last one. I just left it. Well, when you put the screws up through it, it'll pull it tight. Once they're glued together, keep them flush and even. Don't want one off the other side of it or anything. Take the skinny end where you hold your hand at. Just push it right through, nice and easy, because the glue's still wet. Nice and through, easy. Get it flush with your post. Nice and flush straight. And then what you do is take some glue and just squeeze it, and there's a little bit up inside there. Since you got your glue already in there and this side's open more, the top has more of a gap. So you take another paint stirrer, smaller one for a 1-gallon bucket, break it off about 1.5 or 2 inches, just enough to get it nice and tight in there, and then pound it on top of the other one too. It makes it a nice, you don't have to use no screws or nothing to screw this into the post. Just keep pounding that in there till you get it nice and snug, which it is.
Okay.
I put the glue inside the whole way around it. Pushed it all in there and let it dry up nicely. Come around the back side of it, same thing. Fill all the holes in, wipe it off, flush, and then get your screws and place them wherever you want them. You just got to use 1 inch, just little tiny 1 inch screws, and it's pine, so it'll start fairly easy for you. It'll start nice and easy for you. Get real nice and easy with it so you don't split it. That's one. I gotta cut the end off.
So there's the screws through it. And then you just paint it. And then you put on your corn. And we'll show that finished product in a second.
And there you have it. Homemade Squirrel Chipmunk Feeder. Made out of paint stirrers. 3 screws if you got them laying around. Paint's still a little bit wet on the post. We put them on our fence. We got one up there. We got one down here. I only have 3 ears of corn left. Thank you for watching.